Hey guys, it's Staci and Hutch, and apparently our bosses thought that we didn't talk enough.
So we're going to do a podcast.
We're going to say too much. Hopefully we don't get fired, but it's a podcast, so they can't fire us for having our own thoughts.
And we don't get paid for this, so how can you fire from something that you don't actually do for a job?
You're not getting paid?
No, are you?
Let's start the podcast. Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking up underwear.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're so excited about.
Remember the other day you and I were talking?
Yes,
about,
we talk a lot.
We talk a lot. Talking about my a Duluth trading company.
Yeah.
How they're not the Mall of America anymore.
I know.
Well, they have a separate store now.
You're very disappointed about that.
I was, because I don't like to go many places when I'm shopping. I like it all in one centered area. So now I got to go to a different store to get my butt pillow.
Butt pillow?
It's called I'll tell you what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Because a friend texted me, because my butt in these chairs after 5 or 6 hours.
It's you get very tired.
Yeah, the butt hurts. And so it's called the Bony Ass Gel Seat Cushion.
That's really the title?
That is the title.
Huh.
Look at this thing. Like, the way it looks, it better do something.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's purple and black.
It might give me a butt massage.
That would be nice.
So I just ordered one because my back has been killing me since surgery.
Right.
So hopefully this will work.
I'm having a wardrobe issue myself because I have this shirt that I'm wearing for the first time and it's got sparkles on it, which you know how I like sparkles. Mm-hmm. But this part curls under a little bit. I didn't steam it. I should have.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
And so it's scratching me in a very delicate part.
That looks awful.
And so it's bothersome. So I'm going to be all red, so maybe I'll have to go home and change now.
You're good. Who are you trying to impress here?
It's annoying.
Tape it.
Oh, there you go. That'll look good.
Yeah. It's clever. Listen, Scotch tape, what do you think it was invented for?
Clothing?
Wardrobe malfunctions.
Okay. There we go.
There. Look at that. See? I've got all the ideas.
Where were you this morning?
Hey, earlier we interviewed Pat Monahan from Train. Mm-hmm. And talking about a tour coming up that he has with Blues Traveler and Jewel, by the way.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
It's a little throwback.
I know. I would love to see that show. But we had an interview with him that we're going to air right now. And I guess, what would he say? Enjoy?
Enjoy.
All right. Pat Monahan from Train joining us. Pat, first off, good to talk to you. I know it's gloomy here, but it looks sunny over there where you're at. Or is that just great lighting?
I put in fake lighting so that you always think that my life is better than yours. Yeah.
Yay.
AM Gold, it's coming out. We're going to talk about that, of course. You got a tour going on with some amazing people. But first, I want to talk to you about the genius I think you guys are. I told Staci this earlier. When you guys did play that song, you took something that you would have thought someone would have done 20 years ago.
Yeah,
and create something that was a huge hit on a song that we've all played when we were kids. We had to learn the piano and learn that song. And the fact that no one has done it before, let alone make a hit out of it, it's pretty crazy. How did you think of using that?
Am I allowed to curse on your show?
Of course. We don't care.
Because the first time we ever did this live was at a private event, and Lionel Richie was there. And we played that song, and afterwards Lionel goes, "You motherfucker." My dad was such a big music fan, and Hoagie Carmichael was from that era, and Heart and Soul wasn't one of his favorite songs, but it was definitely played. And so that era really meant a lot to me, and that's why we tried it. I remember calling my manager. I was like, "Hey, I got something special here, but it's already a big hit." And so he just said, "Finish it, and we'll see what happens." And
does it take you a long time to write those lyrics?
The game, what's that?
Does it take you a long time to write those lyrics? How long does it take you?
No, that happened really fast. Yeah, I was working with a guy named Will Larson, and so he doesn't even know, he's a younger guy. He didn't even know Heart and Soul really. So he was like, "Dude, this is dope." And and I was like, "Oh, I know it's dope. It proved itself for 80 years." So,
well, I just read that you had done a little stint on Broadway. How was that?
It was cool. It was a few years ago before the lockdown and everything, but it was good fun to get on Broadway and do a show. I think I did 3 weeks, and then a couple of other lead singers came in. I got to sing Drops Jupiter and some Led Zeppelin stuff. And the way they put it together was a compilation of classic rock and
Mhm.
classical music. So they meshed it together, and it was pretty sweet.
And then another, tie with Minnesota. You starred with Laura Osnes in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that's right. Laura's sweet. She does a great job. She's a Broadway girl too.
And what was it? Christmas in Tahoe.
Christmas in Tahoe.
And you look at you. You're just. Were you stepping out of your comfort zone, or was this something that you've done before? The acting thing.
I've acted before on TV, but never in a movie. But my friend George Lopez, I called him and said, "Hey George, how you feel about traveling far to Canada and not making any money to be in a movie with me?" And he said, "Pat, I've been waiting for this call my whole career." So we might make another Hallmark movie, and George and I will take the leads on it and see how it goes.
Oh, how fun!
That I would watch that one in a heartbeat, Pat.
He's got a big Marvel movie coming out called
really?
Blue Beetle that is really interesting, because you ever watch Cobra Kai?
Yes.
So Cobra Kai, the main, what's the main kid's name? He's a Hispanic boy who is like the main character. He's going to be Blue Beetle. So George is going to be his uncle. I'm really looking forward to that movie.
That's pretty crazy.
I bet it's going to be very funny.
Yeah. You listen, Marvel movies are so huge right now. And maybe you'll be the next Iron Man since, Tony Stark.
I'm probably going to be the next Iron Man. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. Thanks.
Yeah, I put it, I'm putting it out there, putting the vibes out there. We were talking with Jesse McCartney this morning, and I have an interesting question because, I got his take on it, but your take, you've been in the business for quite a long time, and you've seen it change with albums now to hit singles. And you used to put out albums where they tell a story, and you'd want to listen from, track 1 to track 10 or track 11 or 12. Did you ever feel the pressure of just throwing out singles left and right as opposed to doing an album?
Well, unlike Jesse, he started in the era of social media. He's younger than I am. When I started, we didn't even have cell phones. So real hardcore Train fans want albums. So that's what I make. And then you hope that maybe there's something on there that can be a hit song. Not always does it work that way, obviously, but it gets harder and harder because I think a lot of times things don't generate first on radio. They generate now on TikTok and then go to radio. And so the music business has changed quite a lot. I'm not a TikTok star. So, there like 50 Ways to Say Goodbye, which is maybe, 8 or 9 years old, is huge on TikTok right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know what the thing is that's going to start a trend.
Do you have something in your head right now that you think is going to be good on their next album? Do you have a melody always going in your head that okay, this is going to be good?
Yeah, I'm working through something right now, which is it's a Broadway musical called Begin Again. That was a movie. And we completed the first draft, and the second draft is, which I didn't think would be possible, is actually harder than the first draft because then you go through what needs to be better. So I'm constantly working and writing and trying to improve what's already been done. And so writing this new album, AM Gold, we had the record basically made, and then everything got shut down. So that gave me what I thought was going to be 2 more weeks, which ended up being 2 more years to complete it. And now none of the songs that I had created at that time made the record because I just kept working and working and working. And when you have the time, then you just keep improving. That's the goal,
So those songs, then they're not on the record. Are they going to see the light of day somewhere else? Or
yeah, one of them is maybe going to make the musical. But maybe the other ones will end up being songs that I can pitch to other artists or whatever. They're just a little bit more poppy, and we made more of a throwback album where I was golfing with a friend of mine who was he was on the Seahawks for years and won a Super Bowl with them, and he's listening to this kind of throwback sound on the golf course, and I was like, man, what is this? And is this like from Motown? And he was like, no, man, these are 25-year-old kids. And I was like, oh man. So it really inspired me. And so that was kind of the beginning of the trend of the new album. Instead of pop songs, it was more like, I'm going to go backwards.
Wow. So how do you sit and it means you just get up, set the alarm, and you're like, okay, it's time to go down to my office now and write a song. I mean,
No,
you just
I do have a schedule, because if I don't make a schedule, I just won't come in,
you won't do
because I'm
anything?
like,
Yeah.
I'm good. But so I'll show up and then, get on Zoom with my bandmates and we'll just work through stuff. And
Mhm.
sometimes it's so inspiring. You just have to stay here till everybody else is gone.
Mhm.
What do you attribute to the longevity of Train? I mean, you look at, there's not many bands out there that have been able to do what you guys have done. The only one I can really think of right now is Maroon 5, maybe, and they
Yeah.
really have kept their fan base, and not only kept their fan base, but added some fans to that as they've gone on.
That's hard to do. Yeah. Adam and I keep in touch, and I do like him. He's a very competitive guy, and I think I am in a way, but it's different competition, where my longevity is based on my longing to stay relevant. There's a term, heritage band, which has always scared me. And that means that you've stopped making music and now you're just playing the songs that people recognize from the past. And I don't really want to do that. One day, maybe I'll have to, but I'm hoping to fight against it for as long as I can.
You have that range that is so noticeable. You have a voice that's so noticeable.
Mhm. You know a Train song when you hear it.
100%. And yeah, Pat singing.
Yes.
Is that something that you think of in the future, that high range, or do you write, okay, things are going to get different when I get older? You're still killing it with that vocal range. Do you do things to protect that voice as you?
Yeah, I drink as much wine as I humanly
Is that why you started the wine
make your
company?
Yes, it was like the only way that's going to get me through this. I try to take care of myself. I haven't been doing a very good job of it in the last month, but I drink warm liquids and exercise my voice and try to exercise my body. But it's a grind, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like what you guys are doing. You have to try to be creative and inventive and reinvent yourself, and obviously not try to look like you're trying to be something you're not. That's a tricky bit.
We talked about this. The sound of Train
Mhm.
has been the sound of Train for 20 plus years.
Mhm.
You haven't had to, obviously with AM Gold, it's going to be a little different, or the poppy sound, but as trends have changed throughout the years, going from country to pop to country to rock, you guys have just stuck to what you love.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And people
I've seen
gravitate towards
a
it.
lot of people from my era try to, once they see record sales and ticket sales dwindle a little bit, they try to go make a country record. And it doesn't work, because
Not true.
the world of country is a tight knit family, really, and they feel like it's fraudulent, and so I just stick with what I know, and it so far it's working out, and we'll see how much longer until I make that country record.
Well, hey, listen, Darius did it, and it was good
Well,
for
see,
him. So,
his was not disingenuous. Like
Yeah, he's a country guy.
he's from South Carolina. He was always singing country songs, and I
Mhm.
have to give him that as credit. He's always been a country boy. He just got some pop hits on the way.
do you have people come to you that are breaking it out in the business, write you on social and be like, okay, give me some great advice, and then all of a sudden they've blown up and you're like, hey, now you're in my category, stop.
Yeah, get out of my way.
Yeah.
I do have a radio show, so every weekend I play new artists, and some of them end up getting ads on radio stations and end up having big hits. Some of them recognize that I got it started for them, and some of them don't, and that's fine, because that's not my intention. Isn't to get credit, it's to give kids a chance, and it's hard no matter what age you start. So I'm just always trying to give younger people a look, and even not younger people that have new music out that have been around for 30 years. I want to have somebody hear them, and then maybe it'll start some Shazam trends or something.
I'm sure you've been approached by a lot of the singing competition shows to be a judge and to help out and mentor and do all that stuff.
Yeah. Would you ever want to do that?
Well, Ken Jeong is a really, really close friend of mine. I was just with him this weekend, and I've been asked to do the Masked Singer for a long time, and my manager just won't let me do it. They're just like, man, I don't want you to be dressed up like a bunny or whatever the thing is.
Well, we hear it's pretty gross inside those costumes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind sitting next to Ken, and doing it that way, but I haven't been asked to do that yet. So
this tour you got coming up, we mentioned earlier, wish you were coming to Minneapolis. You'll be here sometime. We know you will. But Jewel and Blues Traveler and just going on tour again.
Well, we'll be in Chicago. I mean, if you want to make the trip.
I got family in St. Louis, so we can go to St. Louis too.
Yeah,
nobody wants to go to St. Louis. Nobody wants to go to Missouri.
Missouri, yeah, yeah. But I mean, you're touring again. That's got to feel really good.
Yeah, we did 25 shows last summer, and every day we would either read or get texts or emails that tours were shutting down, and ours never did. We got through 25 sold out shows, and people were so enthusiastic to be there. And we're hoping that this is just a bigger, better extension of last year.
So AM Gold, let's talk about that coming out May 20th. What is the vibe besides the throwback feel? What's the story of this album?
Yeah, why is it called AM Gold?
Yeah.
AM Gold was before any of our time, there was a compilation from AM radio hits, and they would put compilations together. And they ranged from the Doobie Brothers, as you mentioned, or maybe you didn't mention, maybe I just have this voice in my head still. And, the Bee Gees and everything in between of different types of singers and songwriters and R&B, and they would compile them on these albums. And my manager recognized that was kind of the record that we were making. He was like, this sounds like an AM Gold record. So then I wrote the song AM Gold, and the rest is the way it is.
It reminds me of that time that you jammed with Daryl Hall.
Daryl's house.
Yeah, Daryl's house is just amazing. And when you get to jam with people like that, is there a moment in your life where like, okay, I'm going to start jamming, I'm going to play this riff, I'm going to play this melody, and then be like, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore because I want this song. I don't want them to hear this, or I don't want them to think of this song when you're jamming with other artists or in front of Lionel Richie.
No, I'm not precious about anything really. I'm just happy to be in a room with those people. I'll join Jewel, and she'll join us when we're on tour, and John Popper will come out and blast his 52 harmonicas, and we'll just have the best time ever. And there's no precious anything from me musically. It's our way of communicating in a language that we feel honored to know. It's a cool relationship when it's musical.
We're excited for the new album,
sure.
And can't wait to play the single as well. So
thanks.
Man, thanks for joining us. And
yeah, thank you.
Again, when you come into Minneapolis, stop in.
I
have
will.
fun with us. Yeah, but appreciate
I'd love to steal some stuff from your studio.
Listen, you can steal whatever you want. But first off, obviously people can get the wine too. The wine is really good.
Yeah, and it's
thanks.
for charity, which is nice.
Yes,
I'm doing a wine tasting tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, in my own
at your
house.
vineyard? Oh, really?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just me. It's
And
just going to be me drinking wine.
Yes. And let's talk about the charity real quick with the wine. Obviously, there's a lot of people that make their own booze or liquor, but rarely does it ever go to something as meaningful as what you have yours going to.
Yeah, well, we started in San Francisco. We're a San Francisco band, and there's an amazing facility there called Family House that houses very sick kids, mostly low-income families that really need to have some work and help from UCSF Hospital. So there's an 80-room building that is beautiful and gives people dignity and a safe place to be while they're going through the hardest times in their lives, and that's what we spend our money on.
That's awesome.
We can get behind that.
Yeah,
we do
100%.
that kind of thing around here too.
Yeah. I think a lot of charities should put their brands behind wine or some tequila or something, because it's only going to get more money, especially during pandemic.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
right.
thanks, Pat. We can't wait to see you on the road, and can't wait to see you here in Minneapolis, man.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. There you go. Pat Monahan from Train. All right, it is time for Pass or Play. Here we go.
Pass, or you can play.
Play.
Pass or play, it's up to you. Let's try it now.
Yeah.
See, I don't like it.
I like that one.
I can't find the space for it. I just don't know.
Ross, did you like it?
Press or play.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I like that one better than the original.
I just need, it's kind of got a match game feel to it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I liked it.
It was too modern.
Oh.
I just really need a copy of it. I guess I could listen back to our podcast, but
Yeah.
I've already heard it. So why would I
Why would you?
want to hear it again?
I'll send you the audio and you can sit at home and craft your lyrical genius of this.
Because what else am I going to do?
All right, it's time for Pass or Play. Hey, Stacy won one yesterday.
Yay!
Or whatever we did this. I don't know when we do things
It wasn't
anymore.
yesterday.
This week
It
has
was
been
last
way
week.
too long.
I know.
She's on the board. Good for her.
She's on the board, 4-1.
On the board.
Since she did win yesterday, technically I get to go first, but she's so behind. We'll let her go first.
Oh, are you sending me a little pity?
I am.
Thanks.
Question number 1, Ross.
First off, I just need to admire this very tense music again.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it is
yes.
tense.
Question
I can't really hear it, though. You should-
number
you should
one.
crank it up.
We'll blast it. This has
There
been
you
a
go.
point of contention between Hutch and I, working out the music.
It's hard
levels.
because he only has one pot that controls everything. And so when we do the ding, it's really loud if we pull up the music. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
if we...
And then it's a little frightening.
It's yeah, and then it scares us.
You know,
These are the troublesome things with radio and podcasting.
See? I told you.
But it's
now
exciting.
you're scared.
It's exciting if you get it right.
Yeah,
so
it is.
you deserve to be a little
That
shocked.
face did not look exciting. That looked, oh my God, I just saw a serial killer.
one source to play all the audio, but 7 screens and 4 meese over
Yes,
here.
yes.
All right, here
Oh,
we
the
go.
Mises.
Question number 1. Which states and Canadian provinces border the great state of Minnesota? I need you to name them. Pass or play?
I think I will play this one.
Good. Thank God. Because I don't know. I mean, I know the states, but I do not know the Canadian province.
provinces?
Yeah.
Well, because I lived in North Dakota, I might know this one. Well, I kind of regret it now because I just thought I knew that, but I think maybe I don't now. Shoot.
The beauty of that North Dakota right there is that can be passed off as Minnesotan, North Dakotan, or even Canadian.
Let's be honest. Here's the deal. She's going to get the states. We can all name the states together, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
North Dakota, South Dakota, well, Iowa, Wisconsin.
Thanks.
You're welcome. But you knew that. Listen, she plays smarter than Stacy. She already knew that. It's the Canadian province or provinces that is going to give her the trouble, which
Right.
I don't know.
Okay, so
And if you listened closely in the question,
yeah,
I'll be kind since Hutch is being kind.
why not?
Provinces.
Okay.
Provinces.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't give this to me.
I think it's
Although you should have now that I think about it.
Manitoba,
Oh, that's a good one.
and then let's see, because we know that we used to always go to Winnipeg, so I know it's Manitoba's one of them. And what's the other one over here? Because you would find it when you go up to the if you're gonna go, people would always go up to the Boundary Waters.
Oh, eh?
Oh yeah.
Eh.
So what are the Boundary Waters?
Stacy loves challenging. Will Ross or won't Ross make it to his next meeting on time?
Okay. I used to know them because there was an acronym. And I learned that from Ryan because, Ryan's married to a Canadian. Well, he's an American citizen now. I'm going to have to guess because I'm not even sure anymore. It's not Alberta because that's west. So I'm going to have to say Saskatchewan. Okay. So we already did the states. You already heard that one. North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Wisconsin, and
South Dakota. Iowa.
yeah. You already got those, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
You have the states
Okay.
waiting on the provinces.
So it's Manitoba, Saskatchewan.
That is incorrect.
I almost
I'm
swore
so
out loud.
sorry.
Well, you can. We can. Hey, listen.
Well, I'm a lady, damn it.
It's a podcast. It's okay.
It's Manitoba and
you
what
can
else?
Do that. And Ontario.
Ontario, son of a bee.
And I didn't know that. I learned that writing this question. I thought it was just Manitoba because that's where Winnipeg is. And you
Right,
can
right.
get to Winnipeg from Minneapolis pretty quickly.
You sure can.
There is a town close to that area
Ontario.
called Regina.
right.
Rhymes with?
Pagina.
Question number 2.
I gotta remember. I gotta look up what the acronym is. Now Ryan's gonna be so disappointed in me, but let's face it, he's not
doesn't
listening to this
No.
podcast.
He doesn't listen to our show. Doesn't listen to anything we do.
I hate you, Ryan. No, I don't. I love you, Poodle.
Question number 2, and I believe we'll have this appearance in Snack Chat.
I had a friend named Pagina.
In what
did not.
year did the Snack Chat staple Pop-Tart begin appearing nationwide in grocery stores? This is multiple guess. A, 1971. B, 1958. C, 1964. Or D, 1951.
I'm going to go 1964. I'm answering.
Very quickly, you're
Yes.
hopping in on 1964.
I am, yeah.
And guess what?
What?
That is correct.
I hate that you get these right when you're guessing.
I'm totally guessing. Well, I knew it wasn't 58. 58 was too early. Toasters weren't really I mean, they're popular, but they weren't,
They were expensive.
Given some time
they
to
were
put a-
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
There's a great story, by the way, where this
Ross,
actually
I got to get to a meeting.
popped up in the last week.
He yelled at you. I'm
No,
defending you.
I want people to know the guy who works for Kellogg,
Yeah.
his name is actually Post, who worked on the Pop-Tart. And in the article, he jokes, I think I'm the only Post that works for Kellogg.
Wow.
It's a good read. You should.
There's some like museum about toasters here.
Well, yeah, because the toaster was invented in Minnesota. Stillwater, I think.
And
That's right.
Right?
And, yeah.
we learned last week you carry one in your purse.
Well, we want one. We want them to invent
want
one.
Pop-Tart to do that.
for the purse.
Yeah.
Question number 3, which I believe goes to Stacy.
Yep.
The Minnesota Twins have played home baseball games at Met Stadium, the Metrodome, and Target Field. This legendary rock and roll Hall of Famer has played gigs at all of them. Pass or play? The Minnesota Twins have played home baseball games at Met Stadium, the Metrodome, and Target Field. This legendary rock and roll Hall of Famer has played at all of them.
I could venture a
Pass
guess.
or play?
I could venture a guess that could be good, but I don't know if I want to risk it. And you have no freaking idea, so I'm going to pass.
Paul McCartney.
That is correct.
Did you really know? I was going to say Bon Jovi because they've been around forever.
I don't think Bon Jovi's played Target Field.
No?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
Target Field. I was thinking
Yeah.
Target Center.
Sir,
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sir Paul played Met Stadium in 1965 with the Beatles. He played the Metrodome in 1993, and Ross saw him at
Why
Target
am I good at
Field
this game,
in
but I suck at
2014.
Smarter Than Stacy?
I don't know. And why am I sucking at this, but I'm okay with the other one?
I don't know.
Maybe-
It's the strangest thing in the world. Well, I win.
We are working on refining this process here for...
You and Stacy figured it out.
Do
I
you
don't
think
know
it
what-
has something to do with the male brain versus female brain and the questions?
Honestly, I think
Maybe.
it could be that.
You think so?
Which is why we're working on refining the
Because
process.
Carissa comes up with the questions for Smarter Than Stacy.
And it's not like she's trying to do,
Yeah.
but maybe it's just the way the wording
That
is.
is, let's do a scientific study.
Interesting, huh?
Do Carissa
Andrew,
and
get
I,
on that.
Do Carissa and I need to be consulting on these
Probably.
questions too?
You know,
Don't worry about it.
yeah.
It's just trivia.
Well, there you go.
Trivia's
That's
dumb.
it. The game's done.
Is it?
Congratulations.
I won 3.
Way to go, weirdo.
Thank you.
No, you've won 4, 5.
Well, I won 3 questions
Oh,
just
three-
now.
three out of-
So
okay,
now
got
we're
it.
5 and 1?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, guys, it's time for Snack Chat.
Okay.
Are you hungry?
Bum, 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 bum.
Yes, I am. Yum, 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 yum.
Guess what?
I'm
full.
Let's eat.
Well,
I am actually
We got
hungry.
a lot of good stuff for Snack Chat. I was at the Mall of America yesterday.
Oh, and you went looking for stuff.
Guess what? We have candy popcorn. Sour Patch Kids.
Oh my God! What a way to take a wholesome snack and make it bad for you.
Well, they had
Only in America.
they had Oreo flavored,
Mm-hmm.
Kit Kat, and Butterfinger flavored.
Well, I'm so glad you did not get Oreo.
Well, it wasn't golden.
Ew, look at that. It's
Here,
got
guys,
bits of
come here.
candy on it.
Pass it around.
Andrew,
All right,
just
so this is
pass
Sour
me a piece.
Patch popcorn. Oh my God.
It takes away some of the crunch, but it's like it's covered in gummy.
That is interesting.
Very sour. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd probably do Oreo better or Butterfinger.
Butterfinger would be really good.
But again, it wasn't golden Oreo. Mm-hmm. So
There is sort of a white chocolate something in it too.
now these are for the brave to try. Okay.
Okay, what was that?
So Ross is going to have to try it for sure, 100%. But it is bacon and cheese crickets.
Oh, nasty.
Are there actual crickets in it?
Yes.
No. Ross?
I'll take one for the team, but
Andrew,
I'm
you
not.
gonna try one?
I'm not happy about this, but if they're edible, then we'll
Well, they're
try
crickets.
It.
They said, one leg, couple legs fell off.
Oh, no. Show it to the camera.
Can you? Here, I'll do yours because it's
So
probably
icky.
Oh, nasty. That just looks bad.
I can't. Maybe we'll take a picture and throw it up there.
Why did you?
Here, Andrew.
First off, who sells this? Can we say that?
This
or
is
where'd
from
you find
the
this?
candy company. It's Sugar in the Mall of America.
Okay.
Oh. We were going to go there and like have lunch or something one time.
Oh, this is the candy store,
Oh, the
not
store.
so it's the candy store is called It's Sugar.
Okay.
The Kardashians restaurant is just called Sugar.
It's a Kardashian restaurant?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'll still go there once.
All right. So Ross, bacon and cheddar crickets.
You're not eating one. This is just me.
Just you. I'll see your reaction first, and then we'll go from there.
Is Andrew gonna
Andrew's
have
going to try one? Well, Andrew, get on camera, then
Yeah,
you try
Andrew,
it.
pop over here. Let's do this together.
do my
You
camera.
got to come. Yeah.
Give him a cricket, one with all legs.
I don't even want to look at
Oh
it.
my God!
Oh, that's nasty. Seriously, people eat these?
You're going to try it.
All right, I'll give this a go.
Your
Can,
chair's
can I
really
say?
low.
Can I say no at the last second?
No.
No,
You just
I don't
pop it in, Ross.
All right.
Be a team player. You said we're the best.
Oh.
Andrew's going to do it, so you
You
should
know,
do it.
the news from the Krabby Coffee Shop never makes me do this. I'm just going to point that
Just
out.
1, 2, 3. Do it.
Oh my God, Andrew, you're so brave.
Thoughts?
There's no taste.
Andrew?
It's
You go back for more?
I'm just more disgusted that I ate it than anything.
it's
Well, the reason I did that.
Oh, I think the
second-
leg is still
it's
in my
a
mouth.
Cheetos puff, but it's like
Oh.
really dusty inside. It's really the cheese flavor is not very good. The cheese flavor is not. It's
I
not a
can't
good
believe-
snack.
I
This
just
is-
shivered.
This is not a good snack.
If the camera
many
catches it, I
calories?
just shivered.
It's
Did you eat it?
1
I
gram
wasn't
of
looking.
crickets, 4 calories.
4 calories for one cricket.
Oh, it's low cal.
Any
It's a-
protein?
Oh, 0.67 grams.
Not really worth it.
The aftertaste
1
is
gram
awful.
of protein per cricket.
There's like little bits of cricket.
That's a
stuck
lot
in
of
my mouth.
protein. All right. Well, here, the reason why I did that second and not last is because guess what I have?
What?
I have the brand new Coca-Cola Bite.
Bite, B-Y-T-E bite.
BYTE soda. It's limited edition. It's only online. You guys okay?
You want some water?
There's still a leg in my mouth.
Cricket in my mouth.
Okay.
I have to capture that face.
So remember we tried Coca-Cola Starlight on the air like a month ago? It was really good, the Coca-Cola Starlight. We liked it. Well, now they have a new creation. It is called Bite. It's inspired by the humble and iconic Pixel. It celebrates friendships and connecting that are the essence of gaming.
We need to have a friendship with Ross again.
Take a sip, and taste the pixels. All right. So give that to. Yeah, do we have cups around here at all?
There might be some down that
I don't know why we
hallway in
didn't
that
think of that.
kitchen.
Well, Staci and I have
before.
shared drinks before, so
Yeah.
At least
we'll
there's
share one
zero
cup.
sugar, so you were thinking of the diabetic in me. So I
Okay.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
there you
So
go.
yeah, Coca-Cola. But apparently, it tastes like pixels. So
And we know what those taste like, I guess, huh?
Well, we're going to. No, you didn't like it? I'm going to leave lip gloss behind.
that's
so.
fine. You can keep it because I won't want it.
Okay.
What do you think, Ross?
I tried drinking it without touching it as much.
You know what it
as
tastes like to
possible,
me?
so-
What?
It tastes like a very mild tab.
Yeah, I think
Like a flattened tab.
Tab's not bad.
Yeah, not a fan.
vibe.
I was gonna say it tastes like Coke Zero that's been sitting out for an hour.
It says recycle to play again. No, it's
Oh, that was.
okay.
I didn't like that.
It does taste like tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not clamoring for another one.
No, I'm
Yeah, me
more
too.
cricket in your
Yeah.
mouth. Well, keep drink up.
No, I'll.
You should try a cricket.
I'm busy that day. All right, it's time for snack chat. What do you got for some food news, Stace?
Oh God. Okay. Well, thanks to the rise of avocado toast, guacamole, smoothies, desserts, and more. Avocados have gotten more popular in the past few years, but there's only one problem. Avocados need a lot of water to grow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And given global warming, that means that avocados may be in danger. In danger, people!
Who's going to do guac?
Well, it's going to be a big problem. How much does this take? It takes about around 19 gallons of water to grow one avocado.
What?
Yeah.
19 gallons of water for one
avocado.
Wow.
And when you consider water shortages, especially in California, where 90% of American avocados are grown, the future of avocados is seriously in question.
That is insane.
So, yeah. So,
Have we determined if it's a nut?
I think it's a fruit,
It's a fruit
which is
because
weird.
it has a seed?
I'm not sure why.
No, whatever.
But I just think because I've heard that. We should ask Jason Mraz
Yeah.
because he's got an avocado.
Well, not
farm.
anymore. It might be bankrupt.
Maybe he's sold it
Yeah.
or something. Anyway, Mountain Dew's added a new flavor to their lineup. We may have to look for this. Purple Thunder. I love purple.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
Purple Thunder. According to a press release that was shared with Guilty Eats, which is another one of our sources for finding weird foods. A new Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. It combines the mouth-watering flavors of blackberry and plum for the ultimate taste bud experience. But this new flavor is in collaboration with Circle K, which is being sold exclusively at their convenience stores located throughout the country. Is there a Circle K anywhere around here?
I don't know.
I think Iowa.
I'm not going to Iowa.
No one wants to go there.
No one wants to go
Moving
to
on
Iowa.
then, I guess. huh?
Avocado is a fruit per WebMD.
Okay. All right. Well, if anyone's going to Circle K, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Pick us up a couple, or maybe we can find it online or something. Trader Joe's cheesy pastry rolls. By the way, Trader Joe, real guy, he died last year.
Wah, wah.
But you can get his autobiography, which is pretty interesting. And he was not a grocery guy; he was an outsider, and decided he was going to just make a store for himself.
Hey, guess what?
What?
There's a Circle K in New Brighton, Shoreview,
Okay.
Elk River, Centerville, Roseville, Blaine.
Well, I had no idea.
So there's plenty around.
I have never seen one anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess I've never paid attention.
There's not many, but they are around.
Okay, well, good. We'll have to go grab one then today for next week. Anyway, so these pastry rolls, cheese pastry rolls at Trader Joe's, they're filled with cheese, which is expected, but they can go right from the freezer to the oven, and you don't even have to preheat the oven, which is perfect because I know you never do that.
Nope.
Just set the oven to 400. You put the frozen pastries on parchment lined baking sheet, and then you bake it for 22 to 26
sound
minutes.
amazing.
I know. Now, if you're a fan
Preheating's
of...
for losers. I've always said that.
Right. And that way you're going to melt all of your Tupperware.
Right.
I don't put mine in there anymore. I now have a very fancy cabinet.
I'm proud.
Pull out. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Old Bay, the seasoning, then it's definitely the snack for you. You get that spicy flavor, and it's all about adding a zesty kick to classic seafood all in one cracker. And
This is going to be, I didn't put in here, but this is, the Old Bay is going to be on Goldfish.
Oh!
It's a new flavor. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't put that in there. But yeah.
While these are available nationwide, there's only going to be a limited amount available on the McCormick website.
Yeah.
Starting now. So get them while you can get them.
Who's ringing?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's an office phone back there.
Oh, it's here in studio. Is this the studio?
Is it a snack emergency?
I didn't even hear that.
That's right. Oh, I didn't know it could ring in the
I don't
studio.
know how people even know this number.
Answer it. Let's see who it is.
Should we answer it
Yeah.
right on
on the air, yeah.
on
Yeah.
the pod? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the same tone I get when I call a girl that gave me her number. All right, there you go. That is our podcast. Thanks to Pat Monahan from Train.
Thanks, Pat.
AM Gold. Get it. Who's calling?
Again?
Try it again. Try it again. What are they doing?
There's nobody there.
No.
Is it Andrew? Are you calling us?
No.
No, he's
right.
on his social.
I think we're being punked.
Oh my God! Here. Hold on. Hello?
There's nobody there.
Hello?
Mom?
Push it. Hello?
Hang on.
This is a good podcast. Hello?
Nobody loves us.
Someone's trying to
It's
get a hold of us.
probably our boss.
Someone died.
Our show died. Our show is dead.
All right, listen. We're going to head out of here. We're going to let the phone ring.
Yep.
And we're just going to leave. We'll let the other people deal with it.
Find us on our socials.
Yeah, Stacy with an I, KS95.
Hutch, KS95
with an I.
for Instagram.
Make sure you check us out. Also, you can watch the video KS95 vids on YouTube. That's our user. KS95 pics, KS95 all over wherever you want us. And we're going to see who's going to eat more crickets coming up.
Not me.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.